Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well today. It is Fire Dragon Friday. My name is Ariel and welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. I hope all are doing great. I hope you've been taking good care of yourself this week. It has been a very, very highly charged energetic week. We will be going over the astrology for today and talking about what it has in store for us ahead through this next 7 days, as well as doing individual tarot and oracle readings for all 12 of our signs. So if you have not yet done so, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Always a good place to be. Also, do hit that like button, give it that dragon claw up, and let me know that you enjoy the content here. So guys, this has been quite the week, and it's going to be quite the week ahead. We've had a lot of shift. Just last night, the sun went into Scorpio, which is very, very fun. That is a big shift up from our Libra energy, because Scorpio energy is much heavier, much deeper, much more intense psychologically. I am also today giving away a rose quartz bracelet. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put that in my little fishy bowl. I've got quite a few people that have already signed up for that, so I will be drawing the winner for that. I've got lots of ash here from burning sweetgrass and sage all over the place. So I'm throwing all those names into the bowl. If you had previously been entered, you are still in there. You know, until you've actually won a round with me, I don't take these out. So my goal is that eventually everybody is going to win one of these. Hey there, Moonchild. Good morning. Yeah, I'm still waking up. I did not sleep well at all last night. I will tell you that right up straight. I'm a very nocturnal creature, and me trying to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier, it just most of the time does not work for me at all. Like, it just does not work. And not only that, it is so humid here. I feel like sweating like a sinner in church. I am dying. It is like, it went from, again, you know, it was like cool and dry and nice, and now it's like there's condensation on the windows. It's so humid. It's so gross. It just, yeah, I feel like taking my clothes off, and not in like a sexy, I'm gonna take my clothes off. I just feel like taking my clothes off. I'm like, ah! Oh my gosh. You had a dream about bunnies, Moonchild? That's awesome. Yes. Oh, I had a crazy dream about bunnies last week. About my own bunny. It was a little creepy, actually. It was like a little creepy bunny dream. Oh, yeah, I'm sweating like a sinner in church. Oh, as we say in the South. No, it is. It's just yuck. It's yuck today. It's too humid. It's so sticky. It's like I did my makeup, I got like nice powder, and then it's like, oh, 2 seconds later, I am sweating right through it. It's really nice. It's really great. So, hey there, Veronica. Hey, Yuyi, Amber. Good to see y'all in the chat already. It's awesome to see you join in. The firemen are still here. They are actually over there. They have some kind of dang machine or something running, and so it's like, I don't know, I don't see any people walking around, but they've got this thing on. So I'm like, guys, what are you doing? So I do apologize if you hear any of that like noise in the background, because they're running a machine for no apparent reason. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that sounds really intense, Moonchild. I had a dream about my bunny Bunsen, the first Bunsen before she passed away, and it was like, oh, she wasn't, like, she was really old and she was run down. She wasn't that sort of dreams that you have when you're second guessing things, and it's just one of those, yeah. You know, because it's like, I know everything's fine. Like, she's good and I'm good, and I know why I had a dream like that. Oh my God. I don't want to turn on the air conditioning, but I almost feel like I'm going to. It's like, it's not so much like super hot, it's just really sticky, guys. It's so gross right now. Oh my god. I feel like my cards are gonna stick together when I try to shuffle them. That's what it feels like. So humid. I will not be spraying myself with sage water today. It's too wet. It's too humid. Hey, Sarah, good to see you. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Well, we had a really good time last night. We did a live stream. The sun moved into Scorpio last night at 7 p.m. Eastern time here. And so we definitely are now moving into the time of Scorpio. So it's really cool. I mean, it's like me being a Capricorn, you know, as much as I love Libra and I have amazing Libra friends, the time of Libra is a more stressful time for me because it squares my sun sign and my moon sign, my Mars, and my Mercury, because I got four of them bad boys in Capricorn in my chart. So, you know, moving into Scorpio, even though it's deeper, more intense, more heavy, emotionally, it's much nicer energetically for my chart. So I am happy to have that there. So, hey, Lindsay, good to see you, sweetheart. Great to have you back today. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, I love you too. I have amazing Libra friends. I truly do. Hey there, Brittany. Hey, Denise. It's funny, yeah, because they always say, you know, that Capricorn and Libra don't get along, but you know what? I've got great Libra friends, even though we square each other. And what I would say is, I think for friendship it works great because I've dated a Libra before, it did not work. No, not in a romance situation, but in friend situation, it's pretty awesome. My Libra friends are the kind of people that are always there for you. They'll be my friends forever. Like, they're those kind of people. They're not fly by night. They will not disappear on you. They're there in a pinch. They're awesome. So happy birthday to all my Scorpios. I'm rocking my Scorpio teacup today. I love this one. So we've got passionate, dynamic, sensual, and probing. Yes, your Scorpion will ask you many questions if you have one in your life. So yes, happy birthday to all the Scorpios who will be celebrating a birthday within this next upcoming month. Oh yeah, sexy AF. That's they should have put that on there too. I think that's what they meant with passionate and sensual. They didn't want to actually go there, so they just put that on. Love my arachnids. Scorpions are arachnids. They are just like spiders. Yep. If you missed my tale of the fishbone getting stuck in my neck last night, that was crazy. I was eating dinner. I had baked some fish, and I accidentally swallowed like a tiny bone, and like for hours I could just feel this like stabbing. I was like, oh no, like I think it's stuck in my throat, and it was. So my hero of the week is peanut butter and bread. Bread and peanut butter are my hero of the week because I ate a big bunch. I looked online at all the different things you're supposed to do to try to move that stupid thing out of your throat. And I ate a giant ball of bread and peanut butter, and it worked. It totally got rid of it. Moved that thing right on down. The key is just to eat like a ton of bread. Like, just stuff your mouth with the bread and the peanut butter and chew it just a little. Don't chew it all the way up because then it'll be too slick. Just chew a little bit. Force yourself to kind of swallow it, and it's like the stickiness of the bread, like just... Yes, exactly. I know. So, yeah, well, you just swallow the bone, you know, and it works itself on out. On out the other end. But yes, I know. It's like we're not supposed to love bread, but holy crud, I love bread and I love pasta, and this is why yours truly exercises for an hour a day so that I can continue to eat bread and pasta and not become huge. That's about it. Because the dragon will definitely add to the caboose if she doesn't exercise. Yes, the fishy goes back to where it came from. I know, exactly, Lindsay. That is the truth. Bread is my hero this week. Yeah, bread and peanut butter. It's actually got more uses than we realize, right? Oh my goodness, y'all. So let's go ahead and look at our chart. Let's look at what we've got today. This is for October 23rd. We are starting out. So this, of course, yes. Oh, I love carbs, I know. Make sure if you guys have not subscribed or if somehow YouTube unsubscribed you, just make sure that you're still subbed, because I've had a lot of falling on and falling off, people saying they've gotten unsubbed, and then, you know, it's YouTube does these weird purges a lot of the time, so just make sure you're good. Also do give it the dragon claw up, hit that like button to help this get out into YouTube's recommended videos to everybody. Yes, I am, hey Silver Star, I am so glad I'm okay too, because let me tell you, oh, I was scared Wednesday night. I was like, oh no. I'm like, what if I have to go to the doctor? What if I have to get this thing taken out? I was like, oh, it was scary for a minute actually, because I could literally, it felt like a needle. It felt like a needle just jab, 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 like in the side of my neck whenever I'd swallow. It was horrible, scary. And so you hear all the horror stories and you start imagining things, right? But I am so grateful to my angels and to bread and peanut butter. Thank you, angels. Thank you, bread. Thank you, peanut butter. That's it. That's it. Absolutely. So yes, I was so relieved. After I ate it, I was like, I think it's gone. It's like, I'm better. Yep. What the deuce. Good to see you in the chat again. Thank you so much for being here. Aw. I do have a PayPal account as well, Yuyi, and I did include that in my description on all my videos. Sometimes they won't allow super chats through for certain countries. It should be PayPal. I can't remember the places where the /, but it's PayPal me at Dragontail Tarot. And I do put that link in all of my video descriptions. If you guys don't want to use the YouTube Super Chat, you can always donate to the channel directly at my PayPal link, yeah. And actually, I probably shouldn't say this, but YouTube takes a lot more deduction from me than PayPal does. So if anyone ever wants to make like a sizable donation, I recommend using the PayPal thing, because YouTube does take quite a chunk. They do, unfortunately. I mean, I get it, and they're gonna do it, but that's just a heads up for anyone that's interested in giving to the channel. And it is very welcome. It's very welcome, guys. I mean, I know that not everyone can donate. A lot of people are struggling. Finances are tight for so many right now, so I definitely do not expect it. Never feel like less than if you're not able to donate. But I do appreciate it, and I appreciate your time. Your time is worth more than money, absolutely. Your energy, your love, your support, and just your interaction with each other in the chat is so uplifting. It's wonderful for me when I get to see everybody connecting and talking to each other, and people that maybe have been into astrology and tarot longer than others, helping the newer people out. It's really cool. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Is to grow and to learn and to increase our spiritual and esoteric knowledge of all of these mystical things. So it's just a fabulous exchange of energy that I see going on here. You know, to me, it's like, even though we're a smaller group, smaller channel, it's like the ripples, right? You know, it's like the ripples go out, and so it's amazing. So yes, electricity and hospital situation. I'm not sure what you're, thankfully, thanks to bread. And Scorpios, yes. All right, sweethearts, let's look at, oh, thank you, Silver Star. Woo, do a little dance. The firemen are going to be burning down the house. I also want to point that out for anybody who wasn't here last night. Yeah. This is actually kind of hilarious. So in January, right around my birthday time, they are actually gonna, I think, burn down the house, because this house that sits right next to me outside my window, I can look and see it, has been empty for several years. The people that left it, they couldn't sell it for the longest time. Finally, they sold it. In May, I met the people, yeah, burning down the house. That's the song I've been singing. I played that on YouTube the other day because I was like, burning down the house. Yeah, tall talking head song, yes. Because, so finally it was bought, and I met the owners, the new owners in May, and they said, we're going to tear this thing down and build a new house. And I don't blame them, because this house, it has a really weird floor plan. It's not somewhere I would want to live. It doesn't flow well in there. So what's going to happen in a couple of months? See, the firemen, the reason they've been over there is because it's an empty house, and the owner said, go to town, do your drills, do your exercises there. So they've been, you know, getting up and down the ladders and doing their thing and practicing on the house. But what they're going to probably do, because these people, they're going to knock it down anyway, right? They're planning to knock this house down anyway. So what the firemen are going to do in January is just do the coup d'etat and like burn the house down so that they can practice on an actual burning house, which is helpful for them, you know, to train for. And it'll be helpful for the new owners, because they actually, you know, would have to pay $35,000 to have someone else knock it down to do the demolition. But the firemen burn it down and they'll do it for free. So all my girls who want to hit on some firemen, I'm just saying, they're going to be here for a good 2 to 2.5 months. But once they burn that thing down, no more. They'll be gone. Yeah, bring your popcorn and marshmallows, because there's going to be fire. Going to be a lot of fire. Apparently, though, they're very good at it. It's like as safely as you can burn a building down. It's like a controlled demolition. So, you know, and they said that if there's any damages or mishaps, they pay for it all. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, burn your sage. I'm telling you, that'd be great. Like, if you got anything to release, write it down, throw it in the friggin' fire as it burns. Pretty awesome. I think the neighborhood will be here watching it, because they were like, yeah, you can come out and watch it. I was like, oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll have to take videos. I don't know if they're probably going to do it in the daytime. That's when I think they're going to do it. It would be much more dramatic if it was at night. Yes, I'll definitely be wearing a face mask to help to filter the smoke for sure. All right, my darlings, so let's get into our chart for the day. We looked at this last night, so it hasn't changed a whole lot. We do have just barely a Sagittarius rising. Capricorn is gaining on us here. We have a huge, big ton of Capricorn going on for this weekend. We got Jupiter, we got Pluto, we got Saturn, and we got the moon, all rocking it out in Capricorn. So if y'all are feeling kind of heavy and serious and gloomy, hey there, Jesse, good to see you. Don't be surprised, because we do have quite a bit of Capricorn working on our last nerve. We do have Venus up here at 24 degrees of Virgo. Venus will be shifting sign this week. It will be moving into Libra on the 27th. So that will definitely be a change up to Venus. I think it will be very nice, because Venus goes from being in Virgo, which it's not as well expressed in, into Libra, which is much more well expressed, because Libra is a Venus ruled sign. So I do feel that love and relationships will become much more prominent, more focused on. People will be really trying to harmonize and balance those relationships as Venus moves into Libra. Yes, Jesse, thank you. I love Scorpios too, because I'm a Capricorn. Isn't that funny? I always say Capricorn and Scorpio, they move together well, don't they? Yes, they do. So let's look at Mars. It's definitely squaring all of that Capricorn energy. The very nice thing, though, that I will tell you guys, and we did talk about that too. Hey, Colin, hey, happy girl, welcome to the chat. The nice thing that we did talk about last night was that Venus in those last degrees of Virgo this next couple days is going to be very nice. Even though the energy is heavy with all that Capricorn, it's very, very well aspected because it's all of that earth energy making those beautiful trines that are very positive, very helpful, really get us going. Oh, actually, you know what I just noticed? Looks like the moon snuck up on me. It moved faster than I thought it did. So actually the moon has just moved into Aquarius. So a moon is in Aquarius for the weekend. That actually helps. That helps a lot. That helps to lighten the energy up. It's going to be very electric. This is a weekend for just doing your own thing then. Yeah, very, very much. Hey there, Denise. All right. So, you know, it's an interesting time. Like I said, the sun has just moved into Scorpio. So there it is, traveling along with Mercury this week. Mercury does go backwards into Libra as well this coming week. Same day that Venus moves into Libra, Mercury moves backwards into Libra. So we're going to shift out of some of that heavier energy into that lighter part of Libra. Libra is an air sign. So even though it's Venus ruled, even though it's very much about our emotions and our personal connections, you know, it's so much more about being kind and diplomatic and fair and harmonious and getting along, right? You know, Libra really doesn't like to fight. So if there's been any arguments, any conflicts, any contentions, the energy starts to really shift into one of, you know, let's get along, let's work this out, you know, that kind of thing. So it's not bad. Not bad at all. I actually like the energy of the week. It's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting. I do have a lot of videos to record this coming week. I've got so many that we're going to be working on because we're getting ready to come up into the beginning of November. So stay tuned for all those because I will be doing quite a bit of that over this next 5 to 7 days or so. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and start. Let's get going with our card readings today. We are going to be pulling these cards at random. So they will not be in their usual order. They will be out of order, as we always do. Yes, Taurus Blue Moon is coming up in 8 days. It will be on Halloween. The very exciting thing about this blue moon is that number one, there will not be another blue moon for almost another 3 years. And there will not be another blue moon on Halloween for almost 20 years. So this is a special one. It really, really is. It's a long time, long time before we have another blue moon on a Halloween night. Yeah, it's going to be 19 years before we have another blue moon on Halloween. So this is a special one. This is a special one coming up. And yeah, 3 years, almost 3 years until the next blue moon. It will be August, 3 years from now. So yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. It's a big energy, guys. If you're a Taurus, if you're a Scorpio, whew, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. We will definitely be talking about the blue moon. I will be doing a live stream on Halloween, Samhain night, as I always do for our changing of the seasons. I will have full moon readings posted for all the signs as well, pre-recorded. Yeah, so can't wait, guys. Can't wait. It will be super fun. So we've got our sweetgrass burning. Let's get a little sage in here too. Let's get a little sage to cleanse this energy because the energies are just very high right now. They really are. They really are. Let's get that smoke on. For me, and for you out there in computer land. Yes. For the dragons too, for the dragons. Yes. The dragons gotta have a little smoke. All right. And let's do a little bit of our tuning forks. Let's do a little bit of that action. Just take some deep breaths and get ourselves nice and opened up here. Dear angels, dear divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, passed on loved ones, all our helpers and healers, just be with us right now and bring through. This is going to be for anyone, whether you are single, coupled, in separation, whatever your situation may be. So do take them as they resonate. They are general. And if they don't resonate, check your signs, your other signs in your personal chart. You'll get more messages that way. I just ask for protection, for heart healing, heart clearing, heart clarity for everybody in the chat, everybody who will watch this later, and for myself. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Feels good. Feels real good. All right, let's see who's up first. Let's see who is up first. Can't wait to see. Gemini is in the house, starting us out today. You know, I think Gemini was actually last on the list last week. Aw, so they jumped to the front this time. Aw, yay. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we've got for you. Let's get a keyword for Gemini. I'm going to be using, let's use the Halloween Oracle. Let's use that. Get a keyword. Key theme for Gemini this week. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, Gemini. And Gemini, like I said, this is general, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, whatever your situation is, so take it as it resonates. And if this doesn't resonate with you, please do check the signs of the other planets in your personal chart. And knowing that will give you more readings that you can watch that will help you with different aspects of yourself. Ooh, I love it. Look at this. The owl card came up as the theme for the week. So wise seeing and wise action. So Gemini, a lot of you are being very careful, very discerning. You're being more cautious, more insightful about your actions, about the way you see things, about the way you react to things. A lot of things may come through in your dream life. You might really have a lot of messages coming through, because I always see that with the owl. Always see that with the owl. Our owls are very, very insightful. Really helps you to see clearly and through the dark, which right now you may very well be feeling, because Mercury retrograde is in, it's your planet, your ruling planet, but it's in Scorpio, and Scorpio is a deep, heavy, dark, intense sign. So you are definitely doing some inner work, some deep reaching, and seeing clearly through the dark. So let's get some tarot for our Geminis, please, Spirit. Wow, these are power cards. All right. Wow. Okay. So number one, you're coming from the King of Pentacles. So to me, yet again, this really really reinforces that wise, profound kind of leadership energy, wanting to be grounded, wanting to be stable, solid, balanced. This is Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn energy. So you may have an earth sign person around you. So let's get a clarifier on this guy. Look at that. Ooh, King of Wands and King of Pentacles. So look at this. We are definitely feeling in this very strong divine masculine energy, both fire energy and earth energy. You could have an earth sign person or a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a combination of both. Yeah, or you could be choosing between two. Amber just said two choices. Yeah, and Gemini, sometimes that is a situation for you. This may be what some of you are choosing between, is two very distinct personalities, one of them being more tempestuous, exciting, you know, fiery energy, and then the other one being more solid, more stable. But if you have a more balanced kind of person, that has some fiery qualities, that's even better, right? Because in the center, it's like, this is really what you're desiring. This is your focus. 9 of Pentacles, right? So Gemini, you really want this stable feeling. You want to be, you know, self-sufficient, self-reliant. You don't want to feel like you need somebody coming in and helping you, right? Because this is that like single and loving it card. It really is. It's like, look, I've got my garden growing. I've got my business working. I have good foresight, her little falcon on her shoulder, right, to help her see into the future. It's like, I need someone that's going to add something good to my life because I don't really want anything else. You know, it's like, I've got my stuff together. So, it's, you know, you may be holding out for that King of Pentacles type. You know, if they've got a little fire to them, that's great. But they got to be a King of Pentacles to make this 9 of Pentacles lady happy, for real. Look at this. Oh my gosh, Gemini. King of Pentacles highlighting. Gemini, if you're choosing between two personalities, I think you got to pick whichever one feels the most stable, grounded, balanced to you. Because honestly, it's like that's like the matchup. She's not going to take anything less than a King of Pentacles. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. Going into the immediate future this week, we do have the Queen of Swords. So to me, it's like, this is you. This is your air energy, you know, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But she's ready to cut anything out that she considers to be BS, fakery, not working for me. You're fooling around. You ain't being right. You aren't coming in right. So out with you. Off with your head. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, our Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense queen. She really is. It's like she comes from that feminine sensibility, but she also knows how to use her cutting insight, her cutting mind, to cut through any of the confusion and any of the cloudiness. And that's why we have that owl, right? Because Gemini, this is a week where you're really wanting to get to the heart of the matter more than ever. Because having, you know, your ruling planet moving through Scorpio and then through Libra, yeah, you're coming from a place of deep, deep insights and deep knowing, and also wanting to really have a balanced relationship life as well. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. There's our Scorpio card right there. There's our death card right there. Gemini, what an intense week. This is like, you want the balance, you want the stability, you want the money in the bank, you want to know that you have a cushion underneath you. You do not want to feel like this person is just, you never know if they're coming or going. You want someone you can rely on. That's a really big message coming through. It's like reliability. You want this. And so this is intense. This is like, you're ready to kill off anything that's not working for you. We're ready to cut it out of there, transform it, change it around. No playing. Wow, Gemini. And look, we've got the sun on the bottom of the Arcanum Tarot. So bright, bold blessings, a new beginning entirely, bold future. And the Fool card. Woo! Both the Fool and the Sun to me are taking that big leap of faith. Those are all about reclaiming innocence, reclaiming newness, trusting in spirit, trusting in the divine process, but you're also taking a lot of practical steps here with all this earthy energy. Let's get 3 twin flame oracle on this for our Geminis, please. Wow, guys, this was a power reading to start out with. What in the heck? Didn't expect this. Okay, so we have loss of self and identity. So this is really reclaiming your true self, Gemini. If you've lost part of yourself, you're really wanting it back. Like, you're like, I don't want to be cut off from who I truly am, and you want to be with people that truly encourage your unique spirit. mystery. This doesn't surprise at all because we are stepping into the mystery time of the year with that Scorpio energy, magic, intrigue, suspense, entering the unknown, understanding the unknown. Could be separation going on. So some of my Geminis, you could be separated from your person. So this is saying to focus on your own happiness. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I mean, that's really what it's about. Gemini, this is about raising your vibration to be that Nine of Pentacles, to be that Queen of Swords. Because when you stand in your power, it's like you raise that vibration, and it really sends out that unspoken message. It's like, this is what I want. This is what I expect, and I won't settle for something less than that because I know what I want. How about you? Let's get a love chakra affirmation on this. Ooh, and we have the sacral chakra coming through. Not a surprise. We're in Scorpio energies, the sexuality, right? Or sacred sensual center. The peach moonstone is coming up with this if you want to use that to meditate with. And the message is fertility. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. So this is like a lot of rebirthing. This is like you really coming back full circle and coming from that place of creativity, right? Creating a new reality for yourself here, Gemini. And you know you are my little magicians because that is one of your cards, is the Magician. You are my magicians, so you can definitely recreate that reality when and if you desire. Oh yeah. Great reading for Gemini, guys. That was awesome. That was awesome. Let's see who's next. Let's see who's next. I can already feel this is a powerful day. That was a great start. That was a great start. Let's see who's coming up next, Spirit. Who are we reading for next on the list? Cancer in the house, so look at that. Cancer comes right after Gemini. So we are actually, funny enough, we're actually going a little bit in order right there. So I hope all of my Cancers are doing great out there today. Let's see what we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. Let's see what we have. Whether single, coupled, in separation, etc. Cancer, these are general, so please, if these do not resonate, check the placements of your personal chart. Check your moon sign, your Venus sign, etc. And then we will see more messages for you. That's always a good thing to know. So let's get a keyword for love and romance this week for our Cancers, please, Spirit. Ooh, we have the apple. So the apple is a huge symbol of love, protection, abundance, all of that coming through. Risk and reward. So Cancer, this may be that week that you kind of take the plunge, take the risk, take the jump. Because without risk, there's no reward, right? That is the way it works. So that's I love the apple card. That's a great card. Just don't buy any poison ones, okay? Don't be Snow White. Don't fall asleep on us. All right, babes, let's get you some Arcanum Tarot on this. Hey there, Alana. Welcome to the chat. Let's see what we have for Cancer, please. Ooh, we got some strong cards. These are strong reads. I think these are gonna be off the chart today. So Cancer, Knight of Wands. There's that Sagittarian energy coming through. Here's where you're coming from. You really want to go to the next level, take some action, maybe travel, maybe learn something new. Faster movement coming in to me with the Knight of Fire there. Page of Swords. So this could be somebody that's been thinking about you, talking to you, messaging you back and forth, maybe peeking in on your social media, checking out what you're doing. You know, use your discernment here, Cancer, because sometimes this Knight of Wands can be a little bit of that player energy. Not always, not always. You can read this card several ways, right? You can read this as forward movement, intense, passionate energy, but it's definitely this sort of feeling of some kind of communication, some kind of energy moving in your direction. So in the center, Cancer, we have your own card. The King of Cups to me is the most aligned with the sign of Cancer, can also be Scorpio and Pisces by proxy. But this to me is you standing in your power, standing in your leadership, really learning about your emotional life and making good decisions emotionally. So my feeling is whoever it is that's talking to you, whoever it is that might be around you, you're coming from the place of just saying, you know, I want to make a good choice here. I don't want to just pick something just for the sake of picking something. It's like, I want to be discerning. I want to be, you know, thinking about this a little deeper. It's interesting, you know, this sign before that we read for Gemini had a little bit of that same sort of energy of wanting to make good choices, wanting to make solid, sound choices. For Gemini, it was a little bit more in that practicality center, the earthy center, but for you, Cancer, it's definitely coming from that emotional center, from that heart, making good choices from the heart, for your heart. Look at this. You've got that Wheel of Fortune sitting on top of the King of Cups. So to me, yet again, this is Sagittarius energy. You could have somebody very fiery around you that is, you know, very forward, very positive moving. This card also brings in the elements of Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. So you could have these people in your life as well to choose from. But overall, my feeling with the Wheel of Fortune is always that it is moving out of stagnation towards greater energy, greater luck, greater optimism for you. You do have the Death card on the outset here. So here's our Scorpio energy coming in. Personally, I love the Death card, especially around the time of year because of our season. So to me, this is all about those big transformations, big rebirths, ready to transform past something old and outworn. You know, that white flower, right, of purity and innocence blooming out of the process. So it's very strong, right? It's super strong. Hey there, Terry S. Welcome to the chat. So let's get a clarifier on Mr. Death here because, you know, this is to me, this is why I love this deck. I love the tarot. There's a little scorpion. They put a little scorpion down there in the corner because it's our Scorpio card. Oh. He's like, don't be afraid. It's just a change. It's just a big transition. We do it all the time. Yes. Seven of Wands. And you're kind of feisty about this, Cancer. You are feisty about your transformation. You're like, yes, I have the higher ground. I'm going to do this. You can't stop me. I'm going to transform my life. It may also say that you are really developing strong personal boundaries. That could be something that you're really stepping into because our Death card is also about psychological development. It is all about psychological and emotional growth and understanding, truly. One layer dying away, the next layer being reborn. And so Cancer, I feel like this is really saying that it's like you're getting that personal like fire back in your life. There's that fiery energy here, and that could be you. That could be you. It doesn't have to be somebody else. It could be you embracing that fiery side of yourself. Because maybe you're tired of being stepped on. Maybe you're tired of being taken advantage of. And you know, that Scorpio season is coming in and saying, look, it's time to put your foot down, Cancer. It's time to change this up. It's time for you to stop being taken advantage of or stepped on by others. We do have the Nine of Swords here. So, right, you know, this is that anxiety, you know, worries, fears, things that keep you up in the middle of the night. And King of Pentacles coming in because this is greater stability, greater balance, greater grounding for you. Wow. Wow, Cancer. This is a lot of learning, a lot of shift for you personally around the way that you handle relationships and relating. Really demanding better in your life overall here. So let's get some Twin Flame Oracle, let's get 3 cards, please, for Cancer on this spread. Yeah, there's this feeling of being alone, of not, you know, having what you need. And this is that reminder that the divine is with you. Spirit is always with you, even if you're feeling alone, even if you're feeling shut out, even if you're feeling a lack of communication from a partner. You know, there's a karmic energy here at play. So this could be a conventional relationship, societal conventions. This could be something you're working through right now. You know, possibly either working through a karmic situation or letting go of one. This could be a big shift, big shift. And it deals with that material world here, Cancer, money, status, third dimension, right? So it's like, I think that this can be 2 things. You stepping up into a place where you're making more money and you're having more stability. We did have that King of Pentacles. It's also seeing what doesn't matter to you in the material world. Like if you have been in a situation where you're staying in a relationship or a marriage or something where it's like, yeah, on the outside it looks all good and we have all the things that we think we need, right? But inside it's not working for you. In your heart, in your soul, you're like, this isn't it, right? That could be a thing for some of you out there as well. So let's get a love chakra card as an affirmation for our Cancers. We have the Divinity card. So this relates to the crown chakra. Gemstone is the blue lace agate. Recognize the divine in the mirror. So Cancer, it's time to recognize your own divinity. Thank you, Sarah. And see the truth that's reflected back to you. Also, this is really calming the mind. If you've been going through a lot of that anxiety, a lot of those thoughts that just won't turn off, definitely a time for calming the mind here, Cancer. That helps you to be able to see everything clearer. Absolutely. All right, let's get our next sign up, guys. Let's see what we've got. I am going to spray just a little bit of sage. I'm going to do this. Oh, just a little bit. All right. Who is our next sign, Spirit? Who is coming forward next on our list? Fellow water sign, we got Pisces in the house. Woo! So Pisces, I hope you are doing great out there. Pisces, we just started our journey into the sign of Scorpio last night. So this is actually a very, very nice change for you because this is a fellow water sign. You're going to enjoy the energy. You're going to feel a lot more in your groove because Pisces, you are such a spiritual, sensitive mind reader. So you are able to really tap into the intuitive, tap into the sensitive and perceptive world that Scorpio brings to us. So let's get into your cards. Let's see what we have for you in love and romance this week, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. And Pisces, if this does not resonate with you, please check the placements in your personal chart. This is going to be general, so whether you're single, coupled, in separation, etc., whatever your situation is. Let's see what we have for Pisces. So the black cat to me is all about magic. It's all about alchemy. It's all about having that like friendly, fuzzy little friend, little familiar that helps to guide us through the spiritual layers of life. Fortune meets opportunity. Yes, there's a lot of luck that comes in with the black cat. And it's so funny because it's this weird thing, like even in shelters and stuff, it's like people tend to adopt black cats less because they have this thing where they think black cats are unlucky, but they're not at all. They're actually extremely lucky. So let's see what we have for you, Pisces. I would say that's a very positive card overall for the week. And like it said, fortune meeting opportunities. So when you have opportunities to advance yourself, to have those heart healing conversations, etc., it is time to take them. We are in a Mercury retrograde, so there is a lot of reworking, there is a lot of revisiting and healing old wounds, getting old closure. It's a very important time for that. So let's see tarot for Pisces, please. Nice. Ooh, Pisces. Wow, these are very deep cards. I kind of had a feeling. King of Cups is coming up. So here's where you're coming from. You're wanting to make good decisions based on emotional truths and good leadership. This is strong Cancer energy from the King of Cups. It is also Pisces and Scorpio, but it is most strongly aligned with Cancer. So you could have a Cancer in your life. You could have some Cancer in your personal chart. But really the King of Cups to me is very much about maturity, emotional stability, healing old emotional wounds, and really being able to make better choices for your heart, for your life going from there. And look at that Death card. Oh, yes, because we are in Scorpio time. Scorpio is the Death card. So to me, this is about a big transition and transformation, probably growing and going to the next level here, Pisces, this week. Really going deep within. You may be doing some real psychological soul searching, really getting deep within your heart. You know, maybe reinvestigating or rethinking or reviewing things from your past that have been very, very tough, very difficult to get through, and realizing how far you've come, realizing how much you've grown, and that you can make better decisions going forward. And I love this in the center. More Cancer energy here from the Chariot, guys. The Chariot is all about, it's very similar to the King of Cups. Very similar, because it is about learning the intensity of those emotions. That's why it's a Cancer card. You know, we have the dark pony and the light pony, right? We've got those two wild horses, and it's the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine, the two sides of ourselves, right? So it's beautiful energy. It's all about learning how to, you know, navigate those emotions. The horse is the symbol of those emotions and where they carry us and where they take us. And for Cancer, it's like one of the biggest things that they learn is to balance those heavy emotions. And Pisces, you're very similar because this is a fellow water sign. So to me, what I really see this week is that, you know, it could be very strong that you have either a Cancer in your life or Cancer in your chart. There's something to do with the home, with the family, you know, because that is Cancer's realm as well. But there's some very strong Cancer Scorpio energy around you this week. Very, very, very strong. This full moon coming up too on the 31st could be a really big deal for you as well. Look at that. Yes, Four of Wands. So home and family and stability and having the happy home. Pisces, this is huge this week. You are really thinking about that. It's like, what do I want my home to be like? What do I want it to look like? I want to have stability. I want to have happiness. I want to have grounding. I want to be in a place with people that I love. Oh, Pisces, this is a strong read for this week ahead. And then on the outcome, we have got the High Priestess. Look at that. There is that lunar energy. To me, this again is very Cancerian. It's very, very strong. I mean, that the funky hat that she's wearing is actually that triple moon, right? It's the full moon in the center with the waxing and waning moon on the sides. So to me, this is pulling into your deep intuition, which you have strong reserves of, Pisces. Listen to your spirit, listen to your soul. This is a very, very intuitive week ahead for you. And the more that you listen within, the more that you pay attention to that still small voice that's guiding you, the better the outcome. Beautiful. and 8 of Wands. So Spirit is really communicating with you, Pisces, and vice versa. Any energy you put out there, any prayers, any affirmations, talking to your angels, guides, passed on loved ones are so strong right now. Oh my goodness. So 8 of Wands especially. This can actually be very loving messages coming in, whether it's from Spirit, whether it's from your relationship, whether it's from someone else. This is a beautiful card. Beautiful reading, Pisces. It's super, super spiritual and super in tune. Look at, we've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom. So there is grounding here. There is some earthy stability here going on. So believe me, all of this intuitive, mystical stuff is actually leading you to a place that is more stable, grounded, balanced. And when you listen to your true heart, when you don't make any excuses and you say, you know what? I know what I really want here. So wishes being fulfilled, going towards those hopes and dreams coming true. Very nice energy, Pisces. This to me is a week of heart healing, emotional connection, big transitions, listening to your spirit, listening to spirit. And whatever your, romantic life is doing, really, it comes out of that. Like, I wouldn't play with anybody that isn't spiritually connected, or that you don't feel soul connected with. That's really what it's about. Let's get some twin flame oracle on this spread for our Pisces, please. Let's get 3 cards. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, lessons coming through. Look for the lessons in any of the situations that you have right now. You are learning a lot. That's what I definitely feel. King of Cups and the Chariot are both big time lessons coming full circle. And you may really be stepping up to that next level of knowledge and understanding. Take a pause, Pisces, that High Priestess. Give yourself some time to really reflect. Calmness, stepping back, waiting for the signs from Spirit. You are on a sacred journey here with all this. Understand who you truly are. This journey brings self-discovery. So whatever love is bringing you, whatever it's teaching you right now, it is absolutely part of your journey, and really knowing yourself. I mean, this is like a week of really knowing who you are, what feels good to you, what feels right to you, letting your intuition, guide you. Wow, Pisces, let's get a affirmation on this for you. Look at that. We've got the journey and the journey. Oh my goodness, Pisces. You are on a sacred path right now to enjoy the journey. Let go of the outcome. Pisces, don't worry about where the adventure is taking you. Instead, just commit to the adventure. I love this. So sacral chakra, red aventurine, carnelian. These are both really good stones for you to be using. It's a great week for creation because the sacral chakra is our sexual chakra, our sacred sensuality, and it's also that creative center. So time to activate that, Pisces. Time to create something beautiful. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love these reads. I love doing these with you guys. These are just super, super awesome. These are so much fun. I look forward to this every time. Every time I sit down, I look forward to it. All right, so let's see who we've got next. Let's tap these cards. Let's clear them out a little here. Yes, gotcha. I'm gonna burn a little bit more my sweetgrass too. That felt like a good time to burn something. Of course, anytime's a good time to burn something. When you're a dragon. Yeah, we need some fire. We need some fire. We've had water and air so far. We need some fire in this house. We do. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what we got. All right, let me get some of my scorpion tea here. That's right, Deborah. That's right. Trust me, fire dragons need fire. Absolutely. Oh, yes, we do. We do. We do. Feeling Sagittarius. Maybe. We will see, Silver Star. Let's see who's coming up. I can't wait for Sag season. I mean, I'm really looking forward to going through the Scorpio time, but I'm also just really looking forward to Sag as well. I like it, Denise. Silent but deadly. That sounds like Scorpio. Oh, the Scorpio. Just a stinger. All right, Spirit. Who have we got next? Let's see who's coming up for us. Look at that! You manifested this one, you guys. We got our Scorpios coming up. Look at that. Ah! Y'all manifested that Scorpio card. I'm telling you what. Happy birthday to you, all my darling Scorpios out there. Love you guys so, so much. Oh my goodness. This reading will be for Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising in Scorpio, for love and romance. And this is general, whether you are single, coupled, in separation, etc. You will get more messages that way. And overall, take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. That is the way it works, y'all. Let's see what Spirit has for Scorpio this week. Oh, look at that. We have the Dawn card. Aw. So there is an owl in this card as well, which I love. But the Dawn is the light after the darkness. So Scorpio, oh, you are a sign of both deep darkness and also bright, blinding, radiant light. So you are definitely walking the path between the two. You may feel like you have been going through quite a dark night of the soul for a while, but I feel that this week is bringing some kind of illumination, some kind of awareness, some kind of sun rising back into your life. During Scorpio season in general, I think that that is going to be coming through quite a bit, right? Because we come through full circle, right? Yeah, Scorpio, people always emphasize on the dark side of Scorpio, which of course is very intense, but you know, Scorpio is both. It's the balance of both, right? It's the both sides of the human nature. It really, truly is. So let's get into some tarot for Scorpio, please. Let's see what we have got for them. Nice, Scorpio. Ooh, what a read. Okay. Three of Cups starts out your week. Here's where you're coming from. So you are very much in a place of wanting to celebrate, wanting to feel happy about something, wanting to feel like you've got something good going on in your life. You may be hanging out with your friends a little more, talking to them a little more, sharing good news. They may be sharing good news with you, which helps to raise your personal vibration. The Three of Cups, of course, being a Cups card, is about your element. It is a strong water element for you, Scorpio. And Seven of Swords. Ooh, Scorpio. There could be a sneaky Pete in your midst. There could be. So, you know, vet your friends carefully. Make sure that there's not anybody that's messing around. But my feeling is because of this Three of Cups, this is a very, very high vibration card. It's very celebratory. I almost feel like you've had some sort of a victory over somebody who is not so honest, not so above board. Like it's like I kicked that guy to the curb or that gal to the curb and now I'm so much happier. Like you might actually be talking to your friends laughing it up with them, right? You know, it's like that could be a thing. That could be a thing too, where it's like, yep, I identified the weasel, I got rid of him or her, and they're out. They're out. So woo-woo. Right? Because look at what you've got next. You've got the star here, Scorpio. So to me, this is going to the next level. This is hopes and dreams becoming manifest. This is letting go of something that's been holding you down. This is liberation. This is personal freedom. I love this card. It is such a beautiful card. So let's get a clarifier on the star. Yes. Oh, Scorpio. You know you have to have your own energy in here. Look at that. There's your death card. There's your Scorpio energy. So to me, it's like this is a big release. Like you have let something big go. Some big transition. Some big change is happening this week in your life. And it's really setting you free. This is Aquarius energy, Scorpio energy. It might feel like a little bit of pressure. It might feel like, whew, you know, it might feel temporarily kind of heavy, right? Because it is that square energy. But once you come through it, it's like, oh, yeah. Look at your outcome card. Look at this, Ace of Cups. So Spirit is coming through. Spirit is blessing you emotionally in the divine realm. That's a beautiful, beautiful outcome card for you, Scorpio. It's very, very nice, especially because that's your own energy there. So things do look, they look really nice. You may be working through a few things for sure. They may even be some really heavy things, but that Ace of Cups is absolutely beautiful blessing coming through. Oh, and look with the Six of Cups. So wow, guys. Very, very nice. Ace of Cups and Six of Cups together at the end. This can be a strong healing, strong reconciliatory energy, getting closure, getting healing. It could be around a relationship. It could be around, you know, something to do with home and family or childhood roots and origins. This is a beautiful reading. It's actually one of the nicest readings I've seen for Scorpio in a minute. A lot of your readings have been very, very heavy lately, no doubt. Oh, I think I saw Ms. Mindful come through. Good to see you there, sweetheart, in the chat. Thank you for joining us. On the bottom of the Arcanum for Scorpio, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is that Jupiter energy. You know your own sign is represented within this wheel as well. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo are all in this sign, in this card, and it is ruled by Jupiter. So it is, you know, moving out of stagnation. It's movement forward. Ooh, and we have another ace. We have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. So this could be some very powerful manifestations this week, guys. Both that are spiritual, emotional, and physical, right? Could be a good money-making week as well, on a side note for Scorpio, simply because that Ace of Pentacles sometimes brings us gifts. It does. It sometimes brings us those gifts. Let's see what we've got from the Twin Flame Oracle, please, Spirit, for Scorpio. Let me have 3 cards for them. Ooh, ooh, yes. Look at that. So career, business, success. Claim your place in the world. Don't call it a dream. Call it a plan. Ooh, Scorpio, you've got big goals, Scorpio, in your season. These are those tower moments, unexpected change, new potentials, new beginnings, because Scorpio knows before you have the new beginning, before you have the phoenix from the ashes, we got to have the ashes. So they're not afraid of burning it down and starting fresh. We also have the material world card. So money, career, status, third dimension, making your mark. Scorpio, this could be a big week for work. You know, just on a side note, you know, this is, and I'll tell you, this also may be you just saying, you know, to your potential partner or your partner, it's like, you got to have a goal. I got goals. What are yours? What are you doing? Scorpio wants to be part of that power couple. They don't want somebody that's not working, you know, for their dreams, because you're working for your dreams here big time. And there's such a lot of good cards coming through. Makes me really happy to see it, Scorpio, because I'm telling you, y'all have had some tough reads. Y'all have had some tough reads for a while. Even the one we did last night was a little heavy, right? But I think it's very strong. Yeah, I got the fireman, Veronica. All right, let's get a affirmation card on this for our Scorpios, please. Grounding, yes. Stay grounded this week, Scorpio. Root chakra, yeah. Aventurine, not aventurine. Red jasper, carnelian is good. All those kind of grounding stones and crystals are good. Sink your roots deep. Connect them to the heart of the earth. So this is very, very strong. This is very strong, Scorpio. Stay grounded, because you've got some big goals. You've got some big stuff that you're attending to, and a lot is changing, I think, for the better. It looks really nice. This is a nice feeling week. Very nice cards for Scorpio. Good for you guys. Good for you. All right. Let's get a little fire. You know, you got a little fire after we do Scorpio reading. That was awesome. That was really awesome. Yeah. That's the truth. All right. Ooh, that's nice. That sun is coming through so bright. It's frustrating because I know it's like a glare. It's like I've even got the blind closed, but it's still just the glare. It sometimes makes it a little hard to see these cards. All right. Veronica. Y'all are so funny in there. Y'all are hilarious. It takes a strong guy. It takes a strong man to come hang with this group of wild women. I give a lot of respect to the men that show up here again and again, because they come in here and they're reading that and they're like, oh no! Like, what did we get ourselves into? All right, guys, let's see what we got. Who is next? Who is next? Oh my goodness, y'all are too funny. There's times that I know when I'm reading that I cannot read the chat, because if I read the chat, I will start laughing. I will start laughing so much. Oh my goodness, no. I many times go back after the lives are over and I reread the chat and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this is why I don't read the chat while I'm reading. This is why. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we've got, guys. Who is next for us in the house? Who is waiting to be read for, Spirit? We've got Taurus. Oh, yeah, some nice earth energy there with our Taurus folks. All right, Taurus, hope you are doing good this week. It is super warm here. I am just like melting today. Even though it is getting to the end of October, it is still very, very warm here in Atlanta today. So let's see what we've got for you, Taurus, for love and romance this week, for Venus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Taurus. This is general, so it's going to be for anyone, whether it is single, coupled, in separation, whatever your relationship situation is. And Taurus, if this does not resonate with you, do check the personal placements on your chart, on your own natal chart, because that's going to give you a lot more information, and you can watch the readings that are aligned with like your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. So let's see, Spirit, what we have for Taurus in love and romance this week. Ooh, the cauldron. So Taurus, what you cooking up this week? Look at that synergy and healing. So to me, this is all about bringing different elements together, bringing together, you know, different pieces, different parts of your life, different experiences that you've had, and bringing them together in that synergistic blend for healing, for raising your vibrations, for taking it up a notch. Yes. Taurus, if you do any ritual or spell work, this could also be a very powerful week ahead, because we are still in that waxing moon. And the blue moon coming up on Halloween is in your sign, Taurus. You are our special once in a blue moon, full moon this month. Very exciting. So let's get some tarot on this for our Taurus folks. Ooh, yes, look at that. Ooh, a big manifesting week. So Page of Cups is coming in here for Taurus. To me, this is always a beautiful card. It's about messages that are romantic, compassionate, kind, gentle, whether it's coming from you or coming from someone else, or it's mutual, where it's really very beautiful, like you're doing some healing work, having those healing conversations. Mercury is retrograde. The sun is moving through the sign of Scorpio now, Taurus. So that means the sun is moving through your universal relationship house right now. That really brings the emphasis to bear on balancing and harmonizing your relationships and really getting love to go in a better direction. Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Hey there, Tilly. Good to see you in the chat. Welcome. And there we have our Wheel of Fortune on top of this Page of Cups. So to me, yet again, Taurus, this is a beautiful card for you. Check that out right in the corner. There you are represented. There's the little Taurus bull. We also have Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio represented in the Wheel of Fortune card. The Wheel of Fortune is ruled by the planet Jupiter. So Jupiter is very much about things opening up, expansion, greater luck, greater success and prosperity. And to me, when it's aspecting that Page of Cups, that's really bringing through beautiful new connections and communication. And maybe where things were very stagnant before, things start to move ahead this week. Right in the center, we have this Two of Pentacles. So this is about balance, stability. You may be feeling like you're having to step very, very carefully, one step at a time, not to lose your footing. To me, this is also very much one of those cards of staying in the moment, staying in the now. So Taurus, I don't want you to worry too much about the future this week. Really stay in the moment, stay grounded, stay balanced, stay present. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the adventure. You may be balancing several areas of your life. You may feel like you're doing some juggling, like you just have to keep things very much, you know, on that balance. So let's see what aspects this Two of Pentacles here. Oh, yay. So the Four of Wands came up for you, Taurus. So you may be doing a lot of balancing around home, stability, family dynamics. Many times our Four of Wands can represent, you know, a soul connection, a twin flame, a spiritual kind of relationship, because it's our a little 11-11 there. So this could be balancing quite a number of things in those areas. Outcome card this week is pretty darn nice, Taurus. We have got that Ten of Pentacles. So to me, this is a very strong week of manifesting, no matter what that is, whether it's relationship goals, financial goals, all of those things, because you're going very quickly from the Two of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles this week and really going to that next level. Very, very nice. And look at that, we have the Judgment card. So Very nice. This could be something coming full circle. This is, you know, the higher vibration of the Death card is the Judgment, because the Death card is Scorpio ruled. The Judgment card is Pluto ruled, which is the Scorpio planetary ruler. So to me, the Death card is really about the death and transition, transformation. The Judgment is very much about things being reborn or regenerated. This for some of you could mean, you know, money coming to you that was owed you for a long time, or just something returning to you that was meant to be yours. Finally getting the stability in a relationship or just within yourself this week, Taurus. So on the bottom, we have the Strength card. So there is that balancing, just like we had that Two of Pentacles. There is a balancing of your deeper human emotions from Spirit, right? Spirit is really working with you to balance and ground some of the. So to me, that's our adventure card. That's like, I want to go on a new journey. I've got something to invest. I want to invest it wisely. It's a very strong card for that. So let's get some Twin Flame Oracle on this reading for Taurus. 3 cards, please, Spirit. What did I say about travel? Yeah, that is coming up. So Taurus, you really are feeling this need to move, a need to travel, a need to have a new sort of adventure or journey, movement, meeting, adventure, being ready for new experiences. So Taurus, even if you don't have immediate plans right now, be ready, get ready, right? Lessons coming through, knowledge, understanding, looking for the lessons in the situation you're currently in. And we do have the Wisdom card here. So silence, meditation, knowledge, looking within for the answers this week, Taurus. Oh, yes. Oh, speak your truth this week. This is your affirmation. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. This is the throat chakra. So the sodalite gemstone is actually highlighted here for you, Taurus. Interestingly enough, Taurus, you are the zodiac sign that rules the throat and rules the voice. So to me, that's just really amplifying and highlighting the fact that it is time for you to speak your truth. If you have something that you've needed to say, something you've really needed to get it off your chest, it's time to do that. Definitely a week of talking about it. Talking about it, Taurus. All right, let's get our next sign, guys. Let's see who's coming up. All right, let me see who we've got next, Spirit. Let's tap these cards. Let's clear these out a little bit. Amber, you're on fire today, girl. We got the Virgo coming through. So yes, we do. We have Virgo in the house. Virgo, how are you doing? I hope you're doing awesome. This is an interesting week. We are actually finishing up the transit of Venus through the sign of Virgo this week, and it will be moving into Libra on the 27th. So Virgo, there have been a lot of big things coming up in love and relationship for you guys. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have got in store for our Virgos this week for love and romance. This is general, guys, so this can be for singles, couples, those in separation. So take these as they resonate, and if they do not resonate, please check the placements of your personal chart. Check your Venus sign, moon sign, etc. You will get more messages by knowing those basic placements in your natal. So let's see what we have got, please, Spirit, for Virgo. Oh, I love this card, the scrying card. So using your intuition, Virgo. This is not a week to rely only on logic and mental energy. This is definitely a week to really use your intuition, pull into that, look for answers from spirit. If something seems confusing or difficult, Mercury is retrograde right now. That is your ruling planet, and it is in Scorpio. So your mental facilities are just not as clear right now. You are just not as clear on that intellect that you usually rely on, Virgo. So it is definitely time for you to use more of that intuitive center. So let's get some tarot for our Virgo folks, please. Let's see what we have got for you. Ooh, yeah. I know it. I know it, Virgo. Oh my goodness. So Queen of Wands, we do have that very strong fiery queen coming through. Strong Leo energy. Very magical queen. Very much about getting what you want. Having good leadership ability. She has that magical black cat that helps her along her journey. You don't mess with the Queen of Wands. She's very passionate. She's very, very fiery, very generous, has a strong, loving heart. So let's get a clarifier on that card, please. Eight of Wands. Ooh, so Virgo, you are really wanting to move forward in a bold, passionate direction this week. Communication is very highlighted as well with that Eight of Wands. So you may be feeling like, I've got so much to say, I've got so much to do, I have action to take. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the center. So there is that earthy, grounded stability that we do love about our Virgos. Really staying the course, one day at a time, persevering in your direction, not giving up. Look at this. This Wheel of Fortune has been coming out for a lot of us today. So I'm really enjoying that energy. This is a Jupiter-ruled card. This is Taurus. It's Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy as well. It is about things coming out of stagnation, forward movement, blessing you. So Virgo, I think your work is really blessed this week. Anything that you've been persisting at, that you haven't been giving up on, that you've been staying the course with, it's opening up. It's really moving forward. You do have this Nine of Wands. I know, right? But Virgo, hate to say it, this is something that you do to yourself. Anxieties, the doubts, the things that come up in the middle of the night that drive you up the wall. So let's see what's clarifying this Nine of Swords. Let's see what's got you up in your head. Yes, because you want a success, you want a victory, you want things to come out in your favor. Oh my goodness. I also think that I would read this as you having a success over these doubts and fears and worried mind, Virgo. It's like the things that are bothering you, the things that have really been dogging you for a long time. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to let that go. Yep. Knight of Wands on the bottom. Yes, to me, yet again. We got Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. This is Sag energy. So to me, Virgo, I'm seeing this as you letting go of a lot of stagnation, a lot of things moving slowly. If you have a situation in your life where somebody has been moving too slow for you, if you've been waiting and waiting and putting yourself on hold for them, this is kind of a week where it's like, you're not willing to do it anymore because you want things to move forward. Yeah. And look at that. King of Pentacles. Check that guy out, right? Because you want the stability. You want the grounding. It's like you're moving forward very quickly to something that's more fulfilling, right? This is a nice spread. It really is, because I feel like this is you very much taking your power back a little bit. It won't stress you out forever. Let's get some Twin Flame Oracle on this for our Virgos. 3 cards, please, Spirit. I like all of these for you. Oh, and I know. I can just hear patience, perseverance, peace, trust that the divine knows. That's what that Eight of Pentacles card is about. That's what this card is about. It's allowing things to unfold in their natural timing. Absolutely. I like this card a lot for you, Virgo. The Nourish card, eating that good, fresh, healthy food, self-care, nutrition, exercise. Your body is your temple, taking good care of yourself. That is so, so beautiful. Receive is coming through as well. Yet another card with some really beautiful looking food on it, all those strawberries. Open-minded, abundant, ready. It's time to receive. So Virgo, you know, here's when I look at these three together, divine timing, nourish, and receive. It's sort of like it's time for you to get what you deserve and what you need. It's time for your soul to be nourished. It's time to step away and do it for yourself instead of doing it for them all the time, right? Let them take care of themselves. I know Virgo's a sign of service, but you know what? It's not always all about them. It's about you too. So let's get a affirmation card on this. Let's see what we've got for our Virgos. Self-love. Yes, Virgo. All about the heart chakra. So any heart chakra crystals or stones are very good for you this week. Rose quartz, aventurine, rhodochrosite, rhodonite, all those really good heart healing stones. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Virgo, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful reading. This is all about you getting the love and the nurturing that you deserve and that you know you want. That you know you want and need. Yes. So don't settle for less on that. If they're not loving you right, that's that. Yes. Yes, Amber. I'm agreeing with you. It is so darn hot in here, guys. Oh my God. And that sun is just beating through this window. Oh my word. Sweaty Betty. All right, guys, who is next? Who is next? Let's get another sign on the board. I think my next Friday I'm going to do it at night. These daytimes are rough because of the sun hitting me. Yeah, it is. I think next week I'll do it in the evening. I'm gonna do like 1 week on, 1 week off. We'll do one that's like early, and then the next week I'll do one that's late, because that allows more people to get to participate in the Friday lives as well, because some folks can't make it until later in the day. Aries, we finally have some fire in this house. Oh my goodness, Aries, we've been waiting for you. We have been waiting for you, Aries. Let's get it. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, Aries. Spirit, what do we have for our Aries in love and romance this week? Now, Aries, this is going to be general. It won't resonate with all of you. This is going to be whether you are single, coupled, in separation, etc. So if this does not resonate, please check the placements in the rest of your natal chart, and you will get more messages that way. So let's see what we've got for our little rams out there. Ooh, the scrying card came up again. I love this. Okay, so using your intuition this week, Aries, seeing deeper into the heart of the matter and listening to that still voice inside you that comes through when you are meditating, when you're still, when you're quiet, when you're in those periods of meditative stillness. That is very strong. And maybe using, yes, some divination or some kind of spiritual medium to get to some of those answers as well. So let's get some tarot on this for my Aries folks. Nice. Oh, very nice. Three of Pentacles is where we're starting from. So, Aries, this is a week of spiritual building. It definitely is. I love this card. This is really, you know, it's like the priest and the acolyte coming to the architect with the blueprint for a plan for a new spiritual center, building a new spiritual sanctuary. So, Aries, this is definitely a week of that spiritual building. It's also a week of collaboration. You may be reaching out for help from a third party. For some of you, this could even, like, you know, not all of you, obviously, but for some of you, you could be going to a counselor you know, with your partner. You could be seeking advice from somebody on your relationship. That could definitely be part of it. So let's get a clarifier for this Three of Pentacles here. Ooh, Ace of Cups. So Aries, this is a very, very blessed adventure that you're embarking on. Anything that you build, anything that you work on in collaboration with other people who have that same, you know, spiritual mission, spiritual journey. If this is a spiritually based relationship, it's very, very blessed. This is beautiful energy coming through with the Ace of Cups. That's really the hand of the divine intervening and bringing spiritual and emotional blessings. In the center, we have the Three of Cups. So we've got the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. To me, this is celebratory energy. This is feeling better about things. This is having something to feel good about, talking to friends, maybe hearing good news from them as well. I really like that so much. So yeah, this is definitely a week of friendship, collaboration, bringing others in on your plans, talking about what's going on in your life, and really expanding that sense of like just optimism and good fortune, good outlook here. Ooh, and we have the Hermit. So you're very positive, whether you're spending time by yourself or with others. It's like you're really seeking that personal truth. And the only kind of people that you're wanting to hang out with this week are definitely people that are on that same spiritual path. This is a very like spiritual path kind of week. It's like I'm looking for the spiritual truth, the emotional honesty, all of that good energy coming through. Ooh, yes. Ace of Wands on the outcome. So Aries, it doesn't get a whole lot better for you. This is your fire. This is your passion. This is brand new, bold beginnings, taking the lead, and spirit intervening to help you do just that. Very, very nice read so far here for you guys. Oh, Ten of Cups, Aries. Wow, any Aries that are resonating with this reading, this is fabulous. Look at that. Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, brand new bold beginnings in spiritual bliss, emotional romantic bliss, happy home, happy family situation, things really moving in your favor. This is a beautiful, beautiful. And the Ace of Wands again. Aries, holy cow. Now this is a powerful reading. This is actually, to me, almost the, Gemini had a great one too, but Aries, wow. Loving this energy for you. Ace of Cups twice, Ace of Wands twice, the Ten of Cups, the Hermit, the Three of Cups. You're blessed by yourself. You're blessed with others as well. Boy. For the single Aries, you may not be single much longer. For my coupled Aries, it's just getting better and better, going to the next level. And for those that have been in challenge or separation, I don't think that's going to stay the way for very long this week. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful read for Aries. Wow. So let's get some Twin Flame Oracle on this, please. Let's get 3 for our Aries. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes. So family is coming through. Definitely there's family dynamics on the board here. Sometimes it's also resolving family issues, getting support from others. That's very, very strong there. karmic partner. So there could be some old karmic pain or wounds or things that you're working out this week. Wouldn't be surprising, right? So you're going to be working through some of that. Hidden path. Ooh, hidden path. Detour. Slow down, explore. Going in a new direction. So be aware and be flexible when those new energies come through, when those new options and new detours come through. They could be very divinely guided. Nice reading here, Aries. So let's get an affirmation card on this for you guys. And the key word for you this week is trust. Third eye chakra. So this is all about trusting that divine intuition, trusting your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. So Aries, this is not a week for leaning on your own understanding. This is a week for definitely tapping in to that divine wisdom and guidance. Very, very nice cards. All right. Let's get back to our zodiac cards here. Let's see who is up next. Tap these cards, yeah. Clear those out. Oh, such a nice reading for Aries. My goodness, that was great. Fire's coming out. Sagittarius is next. Oh, yeah. All right, Sagittarius, how are you doing? Sun, Moon, Venus rising in the house. Hope you're doing great, Sagittarius. This is definitely going to be an emotional, sensitive time of the year for you as Scorpio. Sun is moving along now through your universal 12th house of Pisces. You will be feeling much more emotional, much more sensitive. So honor those feelings as they come up to be cleared or worked with. This will be for love and romance this week. This will be for whether you are coupled, single, in separation, no matter what your situation is. These are general, Sagittarius. They will not resonate with everyone. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please do check the placements of the rest of your chart. You will get more messages by knowing things like your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. So Spirit, let's see what we have for Sagittarius this week. Like that. Ooh, Sagittarius, the joy card is coming out, rejoicing in the present moment. And I love that the colors are actually very similar between these two cards. Look at that. So to me, Sagittarius, this is a week for staying in the present moment, paying attention to the things that are very good and very positive in your life. Even if there's challenges right now, it's better not to pay attention to those. Don't invest energy into the difficulties. Invest energy into the things that are going right, even if they feel very small. By investing more energy in them, you will grow those. You will make them more prosperous. So let's get some tarot on this for our Sagittarius folks. Ooh, that one wanted to just pop right out, so we'll take it. Ooh, okay. Okay. Haven't seen him today from this deck. Wow, okay. Interesting. Okay, so here we've got our Hermit card. This is Virgo energy. So Sagittarius, to me, this is... I always feel, it's funny, even though this is a Virgo card, it feels very Sagittarian to me. And I'll tell you why. Because the Hermit is the 9th card, Sagittarius is the 9th sign. So that's why this always feels very Sagittarian. Also, the Hermit is very much that Sagittarian directive, where it's seeking the truth. It's being the pioneer. It's going out, it's doing its own thing to get the spiritual knowledge and awareness. So this may be very much a week of truth seeking for you. It may be a time where you kind of pull away. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a situation, you may say, I need some time to myself. I've really got to clear my head. I've got to focus. I've got to meditate, all that good stuff, because you are in a more spiritually and emotionally sensitive time actually right now. Yep. And we've got that Nine of Swords, right? So to me, it's really about clearing some old baggage, clearing some old mental energy, any of the fears, doubts, anxieties, stresses that have been dogging you, anything that's given you pain in the past. That's what's really coming up to be cleared. And not just this week, Sagittarius, it's really throughout this whole time of the sun moving through Scorpio. It's a very... It's not the easiest time in a lot of respects because it does make those emotions far closer to the surface, right? It's really, you know, it makes us very emotionally raw, but it's made for a reason, right? We have to release and detox because when the sun goes into your sign after Scorpio, it's like you're ready to start a brand new cycle. So right in the center, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is very much about balance. This is about equal give and take. It's about reciprocity. You know, there she is. It's like giving with one hand and balancing with the other. So Sagittarius, that may be part of your spiritual emotional journey this week, is really taking stock and account of how much you give to others, how much they give back to you. Does it balance? Does it feel fair? Does it feel equal? Does it feel right to you? And, you know, Mercury is retrograde and it's going back into Libra this week, right? Venus is shifting into Libra this week. To me, that's all about balance and harmony and love, right? We have the Six of Cups. So for a lot of my Sagittarians, this may have to do with somebody from the past. This could be someone that you might be hoping to reconcile with, but some things have really got to be squared away. Some things have really got to be reworked, rebalanced. If they haven't learned their lessons, if they haven't figured out and sorted out their crap, no. Because there it is, 6 and 6, right? Balance and balance. 6 is our number of relationships. Yeah. So it's all about relationship balance. And there's our Tower at the end of this thread, right? So there could be some really big things changing, sometimes very unexpectedly. The Tower is Mars energy, so it is action, it is movement. It doesn't always have to be something nasty, right? A lot of people think the Tower is always something challenging, but that's not true at all. The Tower to me is the hand of the divine intervening to change something in your life that needed to be changed. And we might get mad at it for a minute. We might say, why did you do that? But really, deep down, we knew. 5 of Wands. Check that out because there it is. That's the conflict. That's the fire. That's the friction you may be feeling about this Tower moment as that Tower falls, right? You may be feeling that. Could bring up some of that friction, but it's necessary because look at our Lovers card sitting there on the bottom. There's definitely some kind of big, I don't know, either karma or baggage or something of the past that needs to be cleared so that this relationship can either go forward or get the closure it needs. And check it out. 6 of Pentacles again here on the bottom of the Everyday Tarot. We got that card coming through twice. So check it out. Sagittarius, you've got to balance this relationship, right? If they want to come back in with that 6 of Cups, they got to do some work. You got to do some work, right? I mean, that's what this is. And it may be difficult and it may start some arguments. I don't doubt it. It may start some stuff. But fire and friction isn't all bad, guys. It isn't all bad because it can get things moving, right? So let's get some Twin Flame Oracle on this. 3 cards, please, for our Sagittarius. Focus on the joy this week. Focus on the good stuff. Focus on the good stuff this week. Yes. We have the Journal card. So this is part of your little hermit process here. This is part of getting those thoughts and ideas and feelings out. Write, process, contemplate, understand your sacred journey. And you can do that by writing about it, talking about it, expressing it. Free will is involved. Choices, decisions, contact and action cannot be forced. Yeah, so everybody has free will in this situation, right? Everyone has this free will in this situation. Divine timing is at play, I know, right? So patience, perseverance, peace, and trusting that the divine knows when the time is right. So to me, Sagittarius, if you're in a relationship right now, this could be something where you're both two very strong personalities. I do feel that. I do feel that. Two very strong personalities because of the free will. It's like you can't force them, they can't force you. It's like you have to come to it on your own. You have to come to it through your own decision and determination. Ooh, look at this. So chakra balancing is coming up for you in your affirmation. So all the chakras are represented. And the key word is harmony. Harmonizing. That's a big one with that Six of Pentacles. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite are the gemstones coming through with that. So time to really balance the life here, Sagittarius. Anything that's been out of balance being brought into balance, whether it is love, career, the way you use your energy and your time, etc. So beautiful read overall. I liked it. Ah, fan. I am so hot, guys. Oof, oof. It's too much. Silver star. Everybody's talking about food now. Yeah. Food is good. It makes the world go round. Share a picture of my dad. Today, may you be as happy as my dad was with a freshly fried plate of chicken. That is him. So happy with his fried chicken. I cannot tell you how much that made him happy. That was his jam. Oh my goodness, was being in the kitchen cooking. This was this was in 2006 that I had come to visit, and he fried his famous fried chicken, and there he is holding that chicken. He was such a southern fried dude. Oh my goodness. He loved making the fried chicken and the collard greens, the black-eyed peas. Yeah, that was his deal. Oh, he loved it all. He was so funny. He was a good one. Yeah. I'm really thinking about doing, oh, he loved okra, tomatoes, cucumbers. What sign? Oh, he was an Aquarius. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Venus, Aquarius Mercury, and rising and moon sign in Scorpio. He had 15 squares in his chart. Yeah. I should do my dad's chart, maybe on the anniversary of his passing. Oh my goodness, that's coming up actually. 3 years ago on December 17th. Yeah, he's Aquarius Venus. My dad was really, really funny and really interesting. He really, he was just a great dad. He was a great dad. I wish that, I've told my dad, I said, if everybody had had a dad as good as you, then we'd be in a better place. We'd have a better planet. He was just so caring. Squares are friction, single pringle. I will show you actually in this chart. This is our chart for the astrology of today, right? So anywhere that you see, these are our planets. There's the sun, there's Mercury, etc., right? And so when you see these lines that connect, that means that this is a relationship between two or more planets. And so those red squares are our squares, and they're a 90-degree angle of energy that creates more friction, more challenge, more difficult. Yeah, it's a more difficult energy in general. So that's That's our squares. And yeah, 15 is a lot. I have a lot. I have 9. I have 9 squares in my chart. But my dad had 15. He would brag about it too. Whenever I do an astrology class, oh my God, he would bring his chart. And at some point he would call out, he's like, does anybody have more squares than me? And everybody's like, no. He's like, who's got the most squares? He was like, I do. I swear. I swear though that all of those squares made him very mellow, because he didn't seem like somebody that had 15 squares. He was very patient. He was infinitely patient. That was the most insane thing about him. He was just so patient, and he just, wow. Yeah, I think I gotta fry some chicken on that Halloween week for All Souls. Yeah. Our Capricorn did pop up. That flipped right out. So I think it's goat time now. For us Capricorns in the house, how are my Capricorns doing? Oh, my fellow goaties. Love my goats. I love being a goat. Yeah. Let's get it, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Let's get it. Yes. Let's do this. So Capricorn, this is for you, for love and romance this week. This is going to be general, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, etc. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If this does not resonate with you, Capricorn, please check the placements of the rest of your planets in your personal chart, knowing things like your moons. So Spirit, let's see what we have for our Capricorns. Oh, I like this. Now that's cool, Capricorn. Let me tell you, for a lot of reasons. We got the skeleton card from our Halloween Oracle. That is the strength card. That is about structure. That's about like having your backbone very firm, having your spine very firm. Capricorn rules the bones. So Capricorn is literally the sign that rules the skeleton, rules the structure, right? Rules the foundation. So to me, this is like getting down deep to the roots of your strength, of your foundation. What gives you that feeling of solidity, firmness, foundation, getting to the heart of what gives you your personal strength, Capricorn. Very, very nice. So let's get some tarot for us, goats. Let's see what we have got. Veronica. The chat is hilarious, guys. If you're rewatching this, I'm telling you, the people in the chat are absolutely so fun. They are. So if you ever get into the mood to laugh, reread the chat. All right, Capricorn, what have we got for you? Yep. Oh yeah, I feel this. So 7 of Swords, this is what's coming from the past, right? So to me, this is old Sneaky Pete. There he is, not being honest, not acting with integrity. So if you've got anything in your life that feels shady, shifty, sketchy, it's time to kick that guy to the curb. And it's also time to heal from the past, from anything that's happened like that in your past, right, Capricorn? Because I will say Capricorn is one of the signs that we just have a really hard time letting go of people that have hurt us, or people that haven't been honest. Because Capricorns in general, good Capricorns, we're very honest, we're very upfront, and it's really hard for us to deal with people that haven't been. So this is a big time. To change up out of that old energy. Yes! Oh, I love this. Capricorn, look. we have got the Death card on top of the Seven of Swords. I can't imagine actually a better card. To be on top of that card is the Death. So it's like death to old sneaky. Look at that. We're killing this dude. We're getting rid of him. Scorpio sweeping through, the sun sign in Scorpio. Look at this. The Scorpio season is coming through. It's going to reveal any malfeasance, anything that hasn't been clear, anything that hasn't been above board is getting shifted out. It's dying away, it's transitioning, and it's transforming. I also think, Capricorn, that means too that you are healing from this, because Scorpio energy is very regenerative and very healing. So when that Death card comes through, it's like, Capricorn, look, the old things that happened in the past, the people that weren't truthful, the things that weren't honest, the things that weren't for your best, guess what? Those are going away. Those are transforming. Those are transitioning. It's time to let it go. It's time to bury it. It's time to heal it. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. So right in the center, we have the Three of Wands. So Capricorn, you have been doing a lot of work. This is saying, let those ships come in. Let those things come to you that are meant to be yours. The things that are meant to be yours, they're not going to leave you, right? They're not going to forsake you. And so I would say, Capricorn, this week, make sure you're getting plenty of rest. Take good care of yourself. Don't work too hard. I know, Capricorns, they work so hard, right? They work so hard. But this, to me, is a week of a little bit more relaxation, coming to your roots, getting your foundation solid. I love it. Yeah, and oh yeah, here we go, because we went from the 7, here's the 8. So it's really about letting these bonds go, cutting yourself free, moving to a higher vibration. This is the work that you're doing. It's intellectual work, it's mental work. It's really setting yourself free from old bondage, old limitations, old limiting beliefs. It's a beautiful card, really, because it really shows us what we need to do. And so here, on the outcome, we have got the Four of Swords. This is why I say this is definitely a week of rest and relaxation, recuperation, recovery. You're going through a lot of transition. You're letting a lot of old things go here. Ooh, I feel this one. I feel this one. This is a healing reading to me for the Capricorns. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. I don't really talk a lot too much about my own personal life, but let me tell you, this one's hitting me spot on. And I got 4 planets in Capricorn. 5 of Cups is here. So to me, this is the old heartaches, right? Standing at that river of tears, feeling the sadness, feeling the loss, feeling the mourning and the grief, turning that loose. 2 of Cups still standing there behind you. So there's a lot of good things, Capricorn, that are still in your life, still in the world. But it is time to heal from a lot of these things that went wrong. For some of you, this is way in the past, right? For some of you, this is way in the past. For some of you, it's fresher. But overall, what I feel is there's a lot of healing from this. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Wrapping up an old burdensome cycle, Capricorn. Finally starting to get the closure going around this. This is beautiful. And look at that. We have the sun, right? The sun is our blessing. The sun is really like, after that dark night of the soul, the sun is coming out, the innocence, the renewal, the rebirth. This is the most positive card of the whole tarot. So that's a beautiful card to kind of have at the end of the cycle. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. Yeah. Take it from me. The Capricorn energy has been very, very intense. I mean, Pluto has been in Capricorn for 13 years. And so when I tell people that it's been, for me, a 13-year journey of a lot of challenges, very heavy, very intense, it's absolutely the truth. Doesn't mean good things can't happen along the way, and they have, but I'm telling you, it has been... Woo! It has been intense, y'all. It has been intense for this Capricorn right here. So let's get some Twin Flame Oracle on this. I really believe with this 8 of Swords, the Death card, 7 of Swords, the Death card, this is all about, like, It's changing the mindset, because Capricorn, let's face it, we are that devil card, and that devil card gets trapped in those ruts. It gets stuck in those negative routines. And it's like, once we think that we have figured something out, whether it's a good lesson or not, we keep going to the bank with it. We're like, oh yeah, bad things just happen to me, and they're just going to keep happening, and I can't trust anyone, and it's just always going to be that way, da, 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 da. You know that. And so it's really about changing these old thoughts, these old mindsets, these old mental ruts that we've gotten into of thinking we can't trust anybody. And oh yeah, setting yourself free, Capricorn. It's time to go to that higher vibration for all us goaties, especially in the next couple of months. Because Saturn is finishing its transit in our sign. Won't be back there for another almost 30 years. Yeah, it's a reprogramming. It's, sleep affirmations are really nice to play while you sleep. It will really help reprogram those inner thoughts. That inner dialogue is so powerful that we have with ourselves. And that's what I really feel with this reading for Capricorn. And because this is a love and romance reading, it deals with our relationship life. It's like, if we've been hurt in relationships, and who hasn't, it's time to change that. It's time to change the dialogue that we have around that. It's time for a brand new life, because, it's like we have that death card and the sun is rising in the distance. And then on the last card, we actually have the sun that is rising. Very nice. Very nice. This is a powerful reading. Powerful. Yes. Look at that. We've got the fertility. So fresh ideas, manifesting, growth. Plant those seeds of renewal, Capricorn. Journaling is important. Time to write things down. Process, right? Process those mental things that you've experienced. Understanding your journey. Understanding what has happened and where you've come from and how much you've overcome. Capricorns are so dang tough. We're so darn tough that sometimes we need to check in and remember, it's like, darn, I am really strong. Like, give yourself some credit, goats. So free will, right? So choices, decisions. Action can't be forced. And we know that. Capricorn, nobody can push a goat. Oh, nobody can push a goat. You ever try to push a goat or pull a goat? They'll just sit there and dig their heels in and they give you that look like, keep trying. That's what they do. Goat's gonna move when a goat's gonna move. Let's get an affirmation on this for Capricorn, please. This is hilarious. Oh, wow. Look at that heart chakra card there, Capricorn. And the stone is the malachite, which I absolutely love malachite. It's a beautiful deep green stone with a high copper content. Love that. Love that stuff. But the key word is forgiveness. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. So Capricorn, if you need to forgive old Sneaky for stealing your swords and sticking you in the back, it's time to do that. Let him go. Let him go. Turn it loose, goat. Turn it loose. Let it go. What you got in your mouth, goat? Drop it. Drop it. It's gonna help. It's gonna go a long way. It's gonna go a real long way to getting you to the next level. That's where you're always going anyways, to the next level. You know that. Oh, Cappies, that was a great read. That was a great read for us, goaties. All right, we got 3 left. 3 left, guys. So let's see who we've got next. Who is coming up? Aquarius. Perfect read. Perfect order there. We got Cap and we got Aquarius. That is my rising sign. That is my rising is Aquarius, guys. All right, Aquarius, what's good with you all? You have a lot of energies coming your way. Oh my goodness, the moon is in your sign this week. this weekend, I should say. Saturn will be moving into your sign later at the end of this year. There's a lot of stuff coming up for Aquarius. So let's see what we've got. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. This will be for love and romance for the week and beyond. Many times these do stretch beyond just the week. So this will be for whether you are single, coupled, in separation. These are general, so they will not resonate with everyone. If they don't resonate with you, Aquarius, check the placements of your personal natal chart. You will get more messages from these readings by knowing that information. So let's see what we have, Spirit, for our Aquarius this week. Coming up for protection. So Aquarius, this is a beautiful reminder from Spirit that you are protected, you are safe, even if there's a lot of things shifting and changing right now, even if there's a lot going on that is kind of like, oh, really rocking your world, this is really coming in with protection. I kind of love that it's the jack-o'-lantern. My dad, being an Aquarius that I just talked about, his name was Jack. And so during Halloween time, we would sometimes call him the jack-o'-lantern. Oh my goodness. So let's get some tarot on this for our Aquarius. Let's see what we've got coming up for them. Very nice. Oh, yes. Look at that. So, Ace of Pentacles, there's where you're coming from. So, Aquarius, you actually are coming from a very nice, stable, grounded place. Even if you feel like the world is kind of tossed up, even if you feel like everything's, you know, just all over the place and scattered, you're actually more stable, more grounded than you may think. And whatever it is you're working on this week is toward that purpose. It is toward a greater manifestation in the future or even this week coming through. So let's get some clarification on that. Ten of Swords. Ooh, so Aquarius, there's been definitely some difficulty. I sense that. I could just sense that it's like there's been something that's been troubling, difficult, a lot of changes, a lot of mental stuff that's been going on, maybe a lot of worries, a lot of fears, etc. And so the 10 is very nice though, because it really means that that is a cycle that's coming to an end. A lot of your fears, a lot of your anxieties finally coming full circle. Like, okay, I've been stabbed in the back, I've been through the 10 swords, and I'm done. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. The cycle is complete. In the center, we do have the 9 of Wands, so there definitely is that feeling coming from you that you have been having to fight for a lot of things, defend yourself, and you're really tired of it. If this is happening in a relationship, Aquarius, it's like you really are just like, I can keep fighting with you, but I really would rather not, right? You really rather put down those wands, put down the defenses, lower the shield, and just really be open and vulnerable, right? So it's a strong card. It's a lot of fatigue though, Aquarius. You may be really tired. You may be feeling really pretty exhausted this week as well. That's definitely a possibility. You need more sleep. You need more sleep this week. Card, the King of Swords, is Aquarius. It's air energy. So to me, it's good leadership. It's the master strategist. It knows how to make a good plan. So if there's drama, if there's difficulty, whether in your love life, career life, etc. life, it's time to cut that out because you really do have more wisdom this week. You're feeling very like understanding of who you are and what you want to get going forward. So it's actually a nice combination there. In the outcome, we have this Queen of Cups. So you may be working with somebody who is a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This to me is a very strong Scorpio card, and the sun is moving through the sign of Scorpio. You may be feeling more emotionally introverted and a little more withdrawn. You may not be speaking and saying quite as much as you're thinking. So it could be also a week for a lot of emotional and spiritual reflection, really getting in touch with your inner passions, your inner feelings, and your inner emotions. Being very honoring of those, yes. And we do have this King of Wands. So Aquarius, to me, this could be a couple of energies coming through. This could be a fire person, a fellow air person, a water person energy, you know, a combination of some of those. You may also have these in your personal chart. But to me, this is very strong. This is taking the lead emotionally. It's like you might have hung back. You might have kept yourself to yourself. But now this week, it's sort of like you're getting very in touch with those inner feelings, those inner passions. And that King of Wands is really stepping it up and saying, I'm going to take the lead. Maybe in this relationship, if they're not willing to lead, I will, right? If they're not willing to speak up, I will. I'll direct this because I know what I want. I'm listening to my intuition, listening to my feelings, and I'm ready to take action. So let's get some twin flame oracle on this for you, Aquarius. Interesting. So Aquarius, if you feel like you're chasing someone down and they really are just running from you, you might just want to let them run, right? Right? So don't be in pursuit. Don't be in a place of having to convince somebody. Maybe let them go and let it be. And they're meant to be yours. Guess what? They're going to come back. And look at that. We have that release. So yeah, loosen your hold, relax, unwind, releasing fear, anxiety, or doubt. That's definitely part of this. You know, if there's somebody in your life, obviously this is general. It's not going to resonate with every Aquarius, but this could be a week where if you've really been hot pursuit of somebody and they're not reciprocating, it's like, okay, let them go with the flow, do your own thing, get your own energy back, because there's a feeling of like you've been really fighting a hard battle, right? You've been really putting a lot of energy out there, and there's a fatigue around this. And there we have the beliefs. So similar or clashing belief systems could bring you together or keep you apart. So Aquarius, this could be someone that you may feel very, very strongly about in your soul. They may feel very strongly about you in their soul. But if you have very, very different mindsets, that's hard for you and for them, because Aquarius, you live in that mental body. You really value intellectual discourse and connection. So if you don't feel like that's there, that's a hard one. That is a tough one. This is a little bit of a tricky week, Aquarius. Ain't gonna lie for some of you. This is, you know, this feels very specific. Sometimes these do. Sometimes these feel very specific, and this kind of does. So I have a feeling that most of you are going to go, that's not my story, but some of you are going to go, that's exactly my story. Let's get an affirmation here for Aquarius, please. Ooh, yes. Heart chakra is highlighted, so definitely that love center is very strong this week. Having compassion, resolving conflicts with compassion, with empathy, and with understanding. So Aquarius, you know, my feeling here, we've got that Queen of Cups, so that's very much about the compassion, having that sensitivity to things. But the King of Swords and the King of Wands are also about standing up for what you really need, what you really want. So take that as it balances, take it as it resonates, Aquarius. It's a strong read. All right, guys, let's see who is next. Let's see who is next and who is finishing us out for the day. I think we've got Libra and Leo, the two L's. That's who we have left. Because I don't think either one of them came up yet. And it is Leo in the house. I love my Leos. Good to see you out there, my darlings. And so Libra will be our closing sign of the day. So let's see what we have for Libra. Not Libra, sorry, Leo. Whoa, I'm getting my L's crossed. Hey there, there, Moonshine. I got Leo Moon. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see what we've got. Leo Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Leo, this is general for love and romance. So this can be for singles, couples, those in separation, etc. If this does not resonate with you, please check the placements in the rest of your chart. You will get more information from any of these readings by knowing those placements. Ooh, I like it. So we have the Mummy, we have transformation and change. To me, the Mummy card, this is the Halloween Oracle. So this reminds me a little bit of Scorpio energy, a little bit of the butterfly, because it's like being in that cocoon, right? And the transformation is taking place. So Leo, this could be a week ahead of some transformations, some changes. Moving to the next level or layer of life or love. Let's see what we have for you in our tarot. Ooh, yeah, definitely some kind of change. So here we go, Leo, starting out with our Tower card. So here's where we're coming from. So my feeling is either there's already been a big change, or you're in process of one, or there's about to be one. Something kind of unexpected, something startling. But to me, the Tower is not always completely unexpected, because many times it is the hand of Spirit intervening to change or transform something that we already knew needed it. Queen of Cups. So wow, here's our Scorpio energy very, very strongly. So to me, it definitely has to do with something inside of your heart, something inside of your emotional, intuitive center. You may be having a big change of heart this week, Leo. You may be having a big change of action or planning. It may be like, oh wow, I've really seen the light about something. I've really seen the truth. I've really needed to get in touch with myself, and now I have this new awareness coming through. Right in the center, we have the Temperance card. So here's our Sagittarius energy of balance, resilience, strength, gaining that stability, gaining that equal footing, both in the emotional world and in the world of grounding. This to me is also a card of the difficulties making us stronger, making us grow, forcing us to mature, all of that. You know, there's that balance, that temperance, the balancing of two elements coming through. A little bit of alchemy, right? A little bit of alchemy coming through there. It's like making some magic with the Temperance card. We do have the Six of Swords here, there, Leo. So to me, this is really about moving past the drama, the chaos, you know, arguments, conflicts, mental, you know, sparring, really wanting an end to that, leaving the choppy waters behind for a much calmer, clearer future. And Leo, we do have the outcome of the Lovers card this week. So to me, it's like a lot of what's happening is really clearing the way for greater love, better love, more understanding in an existing relationship, etc. We know that Lovers card is it's a Gemini card, so it's also about communication. Keep in mind, Leo, that you know, Mercury is retrograde in Scorpio. The Sun has just started moving in Scorpio. These are more challenging placements for you astrologically. So if you're going through some stuff this week, wouldn't be a surprise. Just give it time. Just give it time. Let it play out. Communicate as well as you can under the circumstances. But look at that. We are doubling up the Lovers. This is the first time it's happened today in any of these readings where we're having the doubling of this energy. Oh, thank you so much for that blessing, Amber, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Thanks for that super chat, sweetheart. But yeah, Leo, double lovers at the end of this week. So I'm liking that energy for you, Leo. I feel like anything that you're clearing out, anything that spirit is clearing out, anything that's being left behind, anything that's being lived through this week, it is definitely so that you can come into greater connection, either with someone that you've been in, in separation with or conflict with. And if you're super single, Leo, I mean, this is bringing you into a greater connection potentially with someone in the future. Page of Cups on the bottom. So there is emotional communication. The Lovers card is all about communication, all about decisions being made. So it's like when you talk to someone, I would say use a lot of compassion, use a lot of empathy. It's really about that. It's like it's not being harsh or rigid. It's kind of going with the flow a little bit, especially right now, because, you know, the energies are just tough. The energies are tougher. We also do have that Hermit card on the bottom. So Leo, there also is that element of doing some deeper soul searching and really going towards your personal truth here this week. Nice read though. This is nice, right? It's a nice read. Let's get some twin flame oracle cards on this for our Leos, please. Oh, look at that. So surrender. Surrender, Leo. Detach, trust, have faith that all will be well. I really see that. And this could definitely be one of those reads that takes longer than a week to unfold entirely, because these are some really big themes. We got that Tower, the Temperance, the Lovers, all major arcana cards. So these are big, big moments in life. So yes, have faith that all will be well in the end. You got that Lovers card doubling up, great energy. So hidden path, right? Slow down, explore, go in new directions, try the untried, and unawakened is here as well. So Leo, you could be in a situation with somebody that maybe you're very aware of the spiritual connection, they're not so aware, or vice versa. It could be that your soulmate or twin flame isn't quite ready yet, right? They're not quite fully awakened to the strength of the connection. But boy, is it strong for some of you guys. I'm telling you, this is very strong. So let's get an affirmation card on this for our Leos, please. Yes, very, very nice. We have got that solar plexus card coming through with self-confidence. Rutilated quartz or citrine, very good to use. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader, Leo. Yes, that is very, very important for the lion, because you guys, you do like the praise, you do like the affirmation, you do like all of that energy, but it's so important, Leo, for you to give that to yourself so that you don't feel so needy to have it from others. That's important for all of us. It really, really is. All right, guys, so let's get ready for our next and last reading of the day. That will be our sign of Libra. So Libra, happy birthday to all of the Libras that celebrated a birthday from the past month. The sun just moved out of Libra last night into the sign of Scorpio, so we have bid adieu to the sun in Libra until next year. So Mercury will be retrograding back into Libra this week. Venus will be going into Libra this week. So this is actually a very nice week coming up for a lot of the Libras. You will be feeling that change up. Having your ruling planet of Venus being in your own sign is a very, very nice placement, not just for you, but for everyone. So let's see what we have got for you in the cards. This will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. Libra, this will be general, so whether you are single, coupled, in separation, whatever your love situation may be. If this does not resonate, please check the placements of the rest of your chart. You will get more messages that way. So please, Spirit, let's see Libra. Dawn is coming up. And you know, Scorpio had the same card come up in their reading. So the light after the darkness, Libra. I know a lot of my Libras have really been through quite a lot of dark nights, quite a lot of dark nights of the soul. And this is that sunrise after that journey through the darkness. There's that owl, you know, so to me this is about insight. It's knowing, it's seeing clearly through dark circumstances and situations. So that's a very powerful card. I really like that quite a bit. So let's get into your tarot, Libra. Let's see what we have. Nice. Okay, strong cards there. So Judgment is coming up. This Scorpio season is powerful for you, Libra. To me, the Judgment is the higher vibration of the Death card. The Death is the actual transformation, transition, and Judgment is all about resurrection, rebirth, and regeneration. Oh, thank you, Deborah, for that comment. I appreciate that. So let's get some clarification on that Judgment card for you guys. And look at this. We talked about death and judgment. Oh, Libra, this is a week of definite rebirth, definite transformation and transitions. I think, you know, for some of my Libras, I could read this very strongly as, wow, like, whew, because we are in the Mercury retrograde, a lot of old folks are coming up, not old folks like an old folks home. I don't mean that. I mean a lot of people from our past. You might be older, that's fine too. But yes, this can be people coming up from the past, coming up for review, wanting to come back into your life. And so Libra, my feeling is that you may look through them. You may say, do I want to keep them around? Do I not want to keep them around? Do I want to give them a second chance, etc.? So yeah, this could be a week where you're really making some decisions. And of course, it's also a big week of transformation, renewal, regeneration, a lot of healing, and a lot of psychological and emotional rebirth. 10 of Swords in the center, Libra. This is your own energy. This is air element. So to me, this is a very painful mental cycle of anguish, anxiety, etc. Coming full circle, right? Especially places or times that you have felt very betrayed, stabbed in the back, not treated fairly. That's what's all being reviewed. That's what's all coming full circle here. Yeah. Oh, wow. Libra, this is powerful. Leaving behind this pain, leaving behind this difficulty, the time to leave those choppy old waters, all those difficult times. Get in your boat, Libra. Head towards that island of peace. Yeah. Big change from that. So in the outcome, we do have the Three of Wands. You may be doing some relaxing, some contemplating, some sitting back, taking it a little easy, letting the ships come in, letting that which is meant to be yours come to you rather than chasing it down. So you're going through some big processes this week. Those are really strong. Yeah, Page of Swords. So Libra, if you're waiting to hear from someone or hoping to talk to someone, I would almost just let them come to you, right? Don't worry about you having to always be the one that reaches out. A lot of times, Libra, you do more than your fair share of connecting and talking and reaching out to others. So let them do the work. Let them come to you. I definitely believe in that. So let's see what we got on the bottom here. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Look at that. 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Ace of Swords. So leaving behind all that pain, all that heartache, all that mental anguish, going to a place of clarity and victory with that Ace of Swords. Wow. And Ace of Wands. Look at that. 2 aces on the bottom of those decks for you. So brand new passionate beginnings, brand new strong energies coming around the corner through all of this process, Libra. Boy, it hasn't been easy. Hasn't been easy, has it? Wow. You've had to make a lot of tough decisions. So let's get some twin flame oracle on this 3, please, for our Libras. Amazing. These are amazing. I'm telling you. Transformation. And boy, did we see it here. Death card, judgment card, transformation card coming out. Breakthrough, reinvention. You are ready for the next level, Libra. See that butterfly there? I'm telling you. That's that dawn card too, right? Sun rising after the dark, long night. The runner card comes up. Escape from emotion and confusion, right? Time to get out of that. That's a 6 of Swords. You're leaving that behind. Pause. That's where that 3 of Wands. That's the same as 3 of Wands. Inaction, calmness, step back. Wait for the things to come to you. Ooh, very, very strong. Let me get a affirmation card for you on this, Libra. And we do have the throat chakra coming up for you. So there we are with expression. Express your true self, Libra. The world needs you. Oh, so yeah. Say what you truly mean and don't hold back, because Libra, I think sometimes, you know, you have that Venus rulership. You always want to be nice. You always want to be polite. You always want to be the one that smooths things over. But, you know, sometimes you just got to speak your truth, even if it's not the prettiest. Even if it's not, you got to say it, because otherwise people take advantage of you. That is what happens. That's what happens, babes. All right, Libra. Very nice read. Very, very nice read for you guys. So let's go ahead and get down into our let's see. We have our contest to pull for. We are drawing for the rose quartz bracelet today. So let's go ahead and get into our little fishy bowl. Let's see what we have got in here. Let's see who needs this the most, Spirit. Who is being called for this rose quartz? Aw, it's Colin. Aw. All right, Colin, you need this rose quartz. So I will reach out. I will get your address. I will send that out to you. Oh my goodness. I'm very behind on sending these out, guys. So thank you so much. Yes, the Cancer needs some love, right? Definitely. Oh, very, very happy. Very, very strong members here in the chat. So yes. Sorry for being so slow about getting these mailed out. It has been wild. I have an eBay business, so I'm constantly working, guys, but I will get these out, I promise. They will eventually leave the Dragon Cave and make their way out to you. So thank you so much for being here, you guys. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of questions about Chinese astrology in the chat there. Wow. Okay. So guys, wow, we do need to do a breakdown for the yeah, dragons make the coin, they keep the coins too. You know, dragons with their hoard. Yeah, especially me, Capricorn dragon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it's fine, Deborah. I would love to get into that, because I've done a lot of teaching and discussion on Chinese astrology. I am a fire dragon, and I find that knowing your Chinese energy, your Chinese stuff is really great. The Lunar New Year stuff is great. We're in the rat year right now. next year will be the year of the ox, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about these energies. So no, I love that. It opens up a whole nother aspect into yourself and into who you are. So yeah, it's very, very fun learning that part of it. But I would definitely be, oh, Deborah used to be brown belt martial arts, studied Western things galore. That's interesting. Yeah, I've studied Aikido. I was in that for 3 years. I wish that I could still be doing it. I just don't have the time. I just do not have my energy current. Yes. Um, but yeah. Yeah, tomorrow you want to try for a live tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I've got a lot of things to record this week. So I don't know how many lives I'll be able to get done through this week, but we will see. I love jumping on and talking to you guys. I think that my next Friday, I'll probably do it more either in the early evening, like around 5 or 6 p.m., just to let, you know, people that can only make it in the evening, make it in the evening. I'm kind of going back and forth, so I will post that on my community tab. If you're ever, you know, wondering like where I am, or if, you know, if I'm live streaming, just check my community tab, because I will update as to schedules and times and all of that. Because yeah, it's a little hard. It's always hard because people are in different time zones, different work schedules, and things like that. Oh, that's very cool, Deborah. Oh, that's very cool. But you know, so it's hard to like make times when everybody can be here. It's just sort of impossible. But we will see. We will see, guys. So much love to you. Much dragon roars and dragon fire. And we will all be in touch very, very soon. I hope you have an absolutely awesome weekend and week ahead, and we will talk very soon. Yeah, I love the dragon noise too. All right, y'all. See you soon. Take care.